used to be a lawyer. For many years I was a criminal barrister. And it is good to see one or two familiar faces. Good to see you out and about again. Well, I did Whose Line Is It Anyway first on radio, so it used to be a rather jolly thing I did in my spare time. The producer, or two producers, and I got together in my house over a cup of tea, literally over a cup of tea and toast, made up a few suggestions to go with the games, and it was quite a jolly hit on radio, but got taken up by television almost straight away. And I said, oh, let's do some more radio before doing the television, which was, of course, a stupid tactic. But so we didn't. We just carried on with telly. And it still goes on in America with American presenters, but the same producer. Well, they're quite a difficult lot. They're very quick, obviously, because that's the whole point of it. I used to do plenty of banter with the audience and with them. I always used to think it was a cry for help. Like if they started rounding on me, they'd start pointing out my lack of hair or lack of neck or lack of Americanness, because most of our improvisers were Americans. But I used to think, oh, they're running out of ideas when they got at me. I had lots of enjoyable interviews. Some, comedians are always fun. Somebody like Robin Williams, who's no longer with, or Peter Cook. I did a very enjoyable thing with him when he played 4 different parts. But they're kind of easy for the host. A highlight would be I interviewed Mikhail Gorbachev, who'd been head of the USSR and had brought about a complete change in world events, and he didn't speak English. Just tonight, you're your happiest. This is the happiest moment, being at this event.
Yes, and meeting you.
Yeah.
Meeting you. That was the highlight.
Oh, I don't know how unflappable I am. I think if I'm in a flap, I like to share that with the audience. On television, when things go a bit haywire, part of you thinks, oh no, everything's going wrong. And there's a bit of you thinking, yeah, but this is probably going to be a very good television if somebody's throwing something at you or walking out or storming around or whatever. At a live event, I think people tend to be slightly better behaved. The only real problem, and I think anyone would tell you this, in a big event, if people are rowdy and even shouting things, you can make that part of the show. If they're attentive, that's great. It's just when they're not that interested. But I like to say the odd outrageous thing every now and then, so people are tempted to listen just in case I'm going to step over a line at any moment. Award ceremonies, I enjoy them actually, but some people like to pretend though they don't care about them. They don't care whether they win or not, and yet they're all very pleased when they clutch their award. And I think basically they are to be fun events, because if you win, you can boast about it. But nobody points at you in the street and says, "Oh, he didn't win," or "She didn't win the award the other night or last year." So it's all positive, I think. I do a sort of chat show on the radio called Loose Ends. I do that every Saturday. I've been doing that for quite a few years now. And I do some more serious legal programs on the radio as well. I've got a couple of documentaries which are coming up. We're all going to die. Look after yourself. Stretch yourself. Do everything. Thank you very much.